Hello and welcome. If you're over the age of 60 and you've noticed you're not quite as strong as you used to be, maybe it's harder to get out of the chair or your arms and legs feel a bit thinner, you're not alone. And you're not imagining it either. What you're likely experiencing is called sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that happens as we age. But here's the good news. You can do something about it, and it doesn't require extreme workouts or expensive supplements. In fact, just one spoonful before bed could help your body start rebuilding muscle while you sleep. And yes, it's backed by science. So in this video, we're going to cover what causes muscle loss after 60 everyday foods that may actually harm aging muscles, what to eat instead, and the simple one-spoon habit that can help keep you strong and independent. Let's begin. Why do we lose muscle after 60? From around the age of 30, we start to lose a small amount of muscle each year. But after 60, this process speeds up, and if we don't act, we can lose up to 8% of our muscle mass every decade. That leads to slower movement, reduced balance, increased risk of falls, and a weaker metabolism. We're often told to stay active, and yes, movement is vital, but nutrition plays just as big a role in protecting and repairing your muscles. In fact, what you eat, and when you eat it, can either protect your strength or quietly take it away. Common foods that silently harm muscle in aging bodies. Let's look at 3 everyday foods that may be doing more harm than good, especially if you're over 60. 1. Refined carbohydrates and sugary foods. Foods like white bread, sweet biscuits, sugary cereals, and cakes cause sharp spikes in blood sugar, which increases inflammation in the body. According to a 2018 study published in Nutrients, chronically high blood sugar is linked to faster muscle loss in older adults. 2. Processed meats. Ham, sausages, bacon. They're tasty, but full of preservatives and salt. These ingredients can inflame your system and make it harder for your muscles to recover or grow. 3. Low-protein snacks. Crisps, crackers, and even some so-called healthy granola bars are low in protein but high in calories. Without enough protein, especially in the evening, your body may begin breaking down muscle to get the fuel it needs during sleep. The one spoon before bed that helps rebuild muscle. Now, let's talk about what can help. Research shows that eating a small amount of casein protein, about 1 spoonful of low-fat cottage cheese or plain Greek yogurt, just before bed can support muscle repair overnight. Why before bed? Because most of your muscle repair happens while you sleep. And if your body doesn't have protein available during that time, it may actually lose more muscle. Casein protein is slow digesting, which means it provides a steady stream of amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, for several hours while you rest. A 2012 study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found that adults who consumed 30 grams of casein protein before bed had higher rates of muscle protein synthesis overnight, meaning their muscles repaired and rebuilt more effectively. You don't need to worry about measuring grams. Even 1 to 2 tablespoons of cottage cheese or yogurt can make a real difference over time. What if you don't eat dairy? If you avoid dairy, no problem. Here are a few alternatives. A small glass of soya milk, which contains plant-based protein, a spoon of almond butter with pumpkin seeds, or a scoop of plant-based protein powder in warm water or a shake. The key is to feed your muscles before the long overnight fast, gently and consistently, a simple bedtime routine for stronger muscles. Before we finish, here's a simple 5-minute bedtime routine to help your muscles recover and strengthen. 1. Do a few gentle stretches, especially for your legs and lower back. 2. Eat your protein. Spoonful, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or a non-dairy option. 3. Drink a glass of water. 4. Keep your room calm and dark, and avoid screens at least 30 minutes before bed. This habit may seem small, but over time it supports better sleep, better strength, and better mobility. Final thoughts. So, to wrap up, muscle loss after 60 is real, but it's not a life sentence. Avoid refined sugar, processed meat, and empty-calorie snacks. Instead, fuel your body before sleep with just 1 spoonful of protein, and give your body what it needs to stay strong. steady, and independent for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend over 60, and don't forget to subscribe for more natural, science-backed tips on aging well. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve to feel supported. And sometimes, all it takes is one small spoon before bed. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.